What's going on, Reanimated fam? Just a quick reminder, if you guys want to support us monetarily, please go down to our Patreon link down in the description below. There, you will find various tiers with exclusive access to our Discord server, as well as full reaction videos and skits. Also, if you want to wear some Reanimated gear, check out our Teespring links located under the description in all of our videos. All proceeds will go into funding our channel and providing you all with more great content. Now, back to your regularly scheduled programming. What's going on, Reanimated family? It's your boy Sherm here with Reanimated, and today I have a special announcement for you guys. Albeit it's a little late, I know. It's an announcement nonetheless. So let's get right into it. We have this thing called Patreon. For those of you who are unfamiliar with it, it's a subscription service. And what we offer on that subscription service is various tiers. And with those tiers come the ability for you guys to get exclusive access to exclusive content. Or maybe it's content that is going to come out eventually. However, you guys get the first look access at it, and you guys get to see it ahead of the curve. So make sure y'all go ahead and stay tuned for more. So the first tier is a $2 tier, the foundation tier. So the foundation tier is your basic $2 donation. So one, it helps us. I mean, every dollar counts, you know what I'm saying? So it helps us in that aspect. And on top of that, you guys get access to some of the full reactions. Some of those reactions entail the weekly reactions. So your Kaguya-samas, your Tower of Gods, your Gleipners, Fire Force, Dr. Stone, when those come back, ReZero, all those things, you're going to have the full reactions for those the day that they come out. Every dollar counts. So whatever you guys can give, we appreciate it. So that's the $2 tier, the foundation tier. Now we're going to go into the $5 pillar tier. With the $5 pillar tier, you guys get access to all the foundation benefits, which includes the weekly updated reactions. So you get the full reactions to the Kaguya-samas, the Gleipners, etc., etc. Those animes that come out weekly on a weekly basis. You get those full reactions. On top of that, you get access to everything. We don't have it set up to where, you know, the $10 tier is like a ceiling. $5, that's it, caps out at $5. The most you would have to spend to see everything is $5. We're not going to charge you guys $10 to see everything, or $25 or whatever. $5, that's the max that you have to pay to see everything. Now with that comes a 30% off merchandise code. So you get access to our merch store where we have t-shirts like this. So this is the Ice Pack Time t-shirt. You have myself, you have Taylor, you have Javon, you got Terrence. So go ahead, check out our merchandise store. We have our Teespring link down in the description below. So make sure y'all go ahead, check that out. Get yourself some merchandise, you know what I'm saying? Get that 30% off if you become a patron to the pillar tier. On top of that, you get voter priority. What this means is you get to vote on a poll, and instead of your vote being one vote, it's going to actually count as 2 votes. The way the polls work is we set it up on YouTube first. So you guys on YouTube get to decide, okay, what are we going to watch next? So we'll have a list of animes up there. You guys vote on that poll, and the top 2 from that poll advance on to Patreon. So on Patreon, obviously, our patrons are the ones that pay us money. So we're going to give them priority as far as what they want to see us watch. What that means is we're going to go ahead, we're going to set it up on Patreon. And when you vote on it as a pillar, your vote counts as 2 votes. It's a way to poll. As the tiers progress, you progressively get more votes on that specific tier. So it's just a fun way to, you know, add more incentive for you guys to support us, on top of being able to decide what we get to watch as well. So make sure y'all go ahead and check out that pillar tier. Now on to the $10 tier, the ceiling tier. Now with the ceiling tier, what you guys will get is you will get reaction priority for suggestions. What that means is what you guys suggest to us as far as animes to react to, we'll take that into consideration and we prioritize that over some of the other suggestions that we get. Not to say that we're not going to listen to any suggestions. I'm just saying that, you know, obviously, again, the people that pay us, we want to make sure that we give you guys the incentive. We give you guys reasons to want to continue to support us. So we're going to listen to you guys because you go out your way to support us. On top of that, you guys get 35% off of our merchandise store. So instead of $30 at the $5 tier, you get 35% off our merchandise. So you go ahead and use that coupon code upon joining. You get that coupon code sent to you in a message, and you can go ahead and use that in the actual store as many times as you want to redeem it. You get that 35% off. So make sure y'all go ahead and use that. I mentioned voter priority before. So voter priority with the $10 tier is you get 3 votes instead of 1. But instead of the 1 vote with the foundation and the 2 votes with the pillar tier, you get an actual 3 votes for your actual vote on the poll. Again, like I said, you guys support us. Obviously, we're going to make sure that we give you guys that priority and give you guys that attention when it comes to voting and what you guys want to see. We want to make sure that you all are happy and you guys get what you want. Obviously, we can't make everybody happy. However, we're going to try our damn best. That pretty much sums it up for the $10 tier. On to the next one. Actually, I lied. So This is an announcement coming very soon. We are starting an anime podcast. What that means is we're going to be podcasting once a week. We're going to put it out for you guys to listen to. It's going to be various topics. So we're going to do like top 10s. We're going to do debates. We're going to do end of episode discussions, end of season discussions. We're going to discuss whole series. We're going to do all different types of things on this podcast. It's going to be super dope. I'm very excited to announce this to you guys. I can't wait to actually have it take off. We're going to have different guests up here. Some of you fans will be able to tune in as well. We're kind of trying to weigh out how we want to work the benefits, but I'm going to work it out to where patrons of certain tiers will be able to actually tune in on a podcast and actually get to talk with us. You know, get to chop it up, get to put your input in, anything that you think that you would like to see, whatever. We're going to try to bring you guys on with that as well. So it's going to be super dope. I'm very excited. I can't wait for you guys to see it. At the $10 tier is going to have early access to those podcast episodes. So that once a week episode, you guys are going to have access to it a day early. So instead of it coming out on Saturday, you guys are going to get it on Friday. That's all for the $10 tier. On to the next one. The $25 tier, the Pinnacle tier. One of my favorite tiers. And it's not because it's more money. It's because we actually bring the patron on to do a reaction with us. We set up a camera for you guys. We have you on a FaceTime or Instagram video, Facebook video call, Skype, Zoom, whatever works. There's many ways to skin a cat. We bring you on to that discussion with us, and we actually let you react to the anime with us. So you get to react to one episode of an anime with us. Whatever you decide, it's up to you. You get to choose. It's actually really dope. We did it in the past with one of our patrons, Makafune. Came out really dope. And I just really enjoyed doing that. So that's why it's one of my favorite tiers, because it gives us the chance to interact with you guys, and it gives you guys a chance to be a part of everything. I've seen a lot of comments saying that people feel like they are in the room watching with us. So this literally puts you in the room watching it with us. So I definitely love this tier. It's one of my favorite ones, and I hope you guys like it just as much as I do. And of course, it goes without saying, you get all the previous tier benefits. On top of that, you get a personal thank you video from us. And on top of that, you get recognition on our videos. Just like in the $10 tier, you get recognition on our videos. We put your name up on the screen in the beginning where we say special thanks to our patrons, all that good stuff. You get the 35% off merchandise code just like with the $10 tier. Also, you have that reaction suggestion priority. So again, like I said, everything that comes with the previous tiers, you get with this one as well. And for the voter priority, your vote counts as 4 votes instead of 1, not 2, not 3, 4 votes. Your votes counts as 4 votes as the actual Pinnacle tier. So when you're in this tier, it really gives you an edge when it comes to voting on the polls, because your vote is weighted and worth 4 votes. That's going to take you a long way. That sums up for the $25 tier. One of my favorite tiers. It allows us to interact with you guys. You guys get to interact with us and be a part of the actual reaction, a part of the process. It's definitely a dope thing to experience. So I can't wait to see what you guys do with that. Now for the final tier, the $50 tier, the $50 tier, the Divine tier. I know it's expensive, $50 a month. I'm not expecting everybody to do this, and that's why these slots are limited to 5. It's limited to 5 slots. Only 5 people can be in this Divine tier at a time. There's reason for that too, aside from just obviously the fact that it's expensive, but it's also set up that way because you guys in this tier, you get to suggest an episode or a movie for us to react to. It doesn't have to be anime. It could be whatever you want. You get to suggest something for us to react to, and we will sit down and we react to it. On top of that, you get all the previous tier benefits. That goes without saying. You know, obviously you get the 35% off merchandise. You get the video recognition. You get the reaction suggestion priority. You get the personal thank you video. And to top it all off, the icing on the cake, my friends, you get 5 votes. Instead of 1, instead of 2, 3, 4, you get 5 votes on our polls. That is huge. 5 votes. And again, that's why we limited it to 5 slots, because obviously if we have 10 people and those 10 people vote on one anime, that's 50 votes right there. With great power comes great responsibility. However, you have 5 votes on our polls, and that is going to take you a very long way as well. That's going to tilt the scale possibly in your favor when you want to see us react to something. So make sure you keep that in mind. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that will conclude this patron announcement video. It's long overdue. I know we've had our Patreon set up for like 4 months now. I mean, probably longer than that. Actually, it has been longer than that. I just wasn't really promoting it. But for the past 4 months, it's been really going, and that's kind of been what we've been promoting really heavy. It's just easier to edit videos and upload on the Patreon. It's the full reaction. I don't have to do as many cuts. I don't have to do so many different things as I do when I'm trying to upload it to YouTube. So keep that in mind. So you're going to see a lot of videos up there that might be up there days, sometimes even a week in advance, just because, you know, working a full-time job, doing the reactions, scheduling them, recording, editing, all that stuff, you know, it all takes time, and sometimes things just, you know, get backlogged a little bit. So Patreon always has it first, so make sure you guys go ahead, check that out, and keep that in mind as well. And again, it's not like we're trying to get you guys to spend your money on us. It just helps, you know, it helps with, you know, funding us. It helps with the equipment costs. It helps with upgrading equipment. It helps with when we're going to start doing skits, which is very soon. We're going to be buying cosplays. We're going to be, you know, buying special effects art. We're going to be buying all these things to help make it super dope. It supports us because we purchase, you know, through Fiverr. We support other artists by allowing them to create designs for us, animate, opening intros. I mean, you name it. We have a various amount of things that we invest our money into as well. Also, we're trying to open a facility. We're trying to actually get some office space so that way we have more room to record in. We have more rooms for skits. We have more rooms for just creative development, so we can diversify the content for you guys. We got a podcast room. We could have a skit room. We could have a office where we do editing. I mean, you name it. We can expand so much more because of what you guys allow us to do. So thank you so much for that. Also, we want to thank everybody. Even if you're not a patron, if you're just a viewer, that's completely fine. Your viewership is definitely appreciated. And your viewership, honestly, is payment enough. Your viewership, your subscription, it means a lot. It means the world to us. I mean, you guys are the reasons why we do what we do. Aside from us loving anime, you guys make it that much more worthwhile. So thank you so much for that. And I can't wait to create more with you guys. So make sure y'all stay tuned. And we got a lot more coming for y'all. All right, y'all. Ramming it out.
No rush, you just take your time. Tell me I'm alright. Take me through your mind. Say I'm tryna fuck. I think that you're right. I still feel like